Norse claws. This must be it.
The cub.
At least a part of it, yes.
But Akrog understands not how... This is just its torso. This means it is dead?
No, the cub is still alive. Grungwa can feel the hex power all around him.
I was about to say the same thing. Maybe... Yes. Maybe this is his prison. This is how the sacred seal trapped the field dog.
Zarska follows not.
The field dog. They are not only immortal, they are also practically invincible. Most scholars believe that no weapon on Io can even harm their hide. Now, considering we're looking at a severed torso, those scholars are clearly wrong. The sacred seal must have found a way to penetrate the field dog's flesh, but that wasn't enough to kill it. And that is precisely why the sacred seal never returned to Fiara and built this temple instead. They must have severed its body and locked the parts away in different parts of the temple, possibly to prevent it from resurrecting itself.
That sound. The stranger thinks it is the field dog.
Very likely so. Its sentience.
Sentience.
Its spirit.
The stranger's mind is very quick. How knows he all this is true?
It's just a theory. But unless you have a better one to offer, it's all we have to work with.
Resurrect itself. The stranger means Zarek's cub could make itself come back to life.
It's not unheard of, especially among the creations of Zarek.
That's strong. Maybe Cub could teach Noag when they make it free? Noag can bring sire and dead kin back to life!
I'm afraid it doesn't work that way, little big one.
So they need to find the other parts, and the cub will resurrect itself.
Chances are I'll have to help out with the resurrection bit, but yes, it seems like our best shot. Though we can probably assume the other parts aren't as easily found as this one. I can still sense traces of a powerful protection spell around this sarcophagus. And that's 200 years after it was banished.
Protection spells or not, they must try. Just think about it, Akrog. A beast like this on the Moonkin side, they will wade through Tusk Hunter blood. But Grungwa said Cub may be not nice to Moonkin.
Noag speaks true. There is no way of knowing if it would honor a pact. Zarak has no love for trollkind.
The field dog is not Zarak. It has been trapped here for hundreds of years, so do you really think it would not show gratitude to its saviors? But it is your choice. I would rather not do this on my own, but I will if I must.
What if the stranger is wrong, and the cub is dead already? The Moonkin are risking a lot for this.
Well, what do you want me to say? Such is life. You run from signpost to signpost, hoping one will show you where to find respite at last, but in the end, it is all a gamble. I'm not going to tell you this will be easy, let alone free of peril. But to me, it seems like this is the only signpost you have.
Fine. The Moonkin will free the cub. If this is the only way for the tribe to survive, then it is the path they will follow.
We have a pact, then? You will help me recover the body parts, and I will resurrect the field dog?
They have a pact. And while the Moonkin search, they will use this place as a tribe camp. It is easier to defend than one on the ground. Akrog has spoken.
So be it then. What now?
We should probably scout out the other parts of the temple, especially if your tribe is to settle here. I will take a closer look at the sarcophagus in the meantime.
All right. The Moonkin will...
Wait, what is that up ahead?
Grunwa is ready. You find out.
Nor's claws. Another time window. Do it, chieftain. Use the gift.
No, I'm ready.
The gift whispers again.
Aeonir, give me strength. It worked.
What spirit do?
It looked like she tried to absorb the field dog's energy. I don't know. But she was powerful, that's for sure. You should keep your eyes open for more of these time windows, chieftain. They might help us solve the puzzle.
Hakrog will. They will search this place now.
Do that. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
What is needed of him? In that direction? What
That is a big gate.
Akrog feels more time windows?
No, but maybe they can break it open.
Noah can! Noah strong! He crush! Let him, chieftain. Won't go boom! Don't go boom!
Boom indeed. Impressive, little big one.
What can he do for the truth? Ready. War is ready. More trouble. What next? More light. Quick. More light. Quick.
This way?
Grunwa is here.
To help Noah.
Grunwa is ready.
Great!
More life force. Quick. Feel the might of the Moonkin.
They will not get away from Zazka! What is that?
What next?
Even the worms would...
Ready for action. Mess with Noah. Get rid of him.
What now?
The
More
tribe
trouble.
must survive.
Noah, go look. At his service. What?
Acrog is listening.
He will protect the tribe.
Look out for Noag! Over here, big shit!
He is on his way. Another gate. Noag?
Smash it.
Smash! They run from Noag. There! Air sparkle! Use the gift, Acrog.
What do you mean she broke the seal?
Just what I said, Mum. She dispelled the seal, then did something to the beast's torso, then... Oh... Aeonia, save us! What's going on? What's going on?
You must have imagined that child. She wouldn't.
She did!
Break the seal. What meant they?
The young doe also spoke of the beast's torso. Maybe it's what the chieftain saw in the time window earlier.
What happened to the Brittlebones here?
Interesting. Probably.
What is this?
Won't go boom!
What is this?
Oh, no idea. But it makes Zazka's hide prickle. And not the way a pretty troll doe does.
That is because it is full of hex power, like Magwa's cradle. This thing, it must be tied to the hex gates. There are brittle bone symbols on it. Writing.
Maybe Noag smash and hex gates open?
Little Blood cannot solve every riddle by smashing it. They should try to understand what it means.
Wise words. It has been a while since Grungwar last read Brittlebone writing, but he will try. Let him see. These eyes are not what they once were. There are symbols that point to the hex gates. One for each. And there are words below them.
What say they?
The first one to the left says, "Herein may your winds keep the world in flux."
Huron. That is the Guardian of Rain, is it not?
Rain, winds, dreams, and the passing of souls. He keeps Io in motion. All right, the second one. Nihalv, grant us the courage to face our fears.
Nihalv. That is the guardian of the tiny Brittlebones, no? The dwarves?
Zazka speaks true. The guardian of valor and honor, or at least what the Brittlebones think is honor. The third one. The rain has made the stone very smooth. Grungwar will try. Shana, grant us shelter in these dark times.
Shelter? Like tribe camp, no?
It is true. Grungwa thinks Shana is the guardian of warmth and home. This one looks strange. Masked goddess. May your mysteries always shroud the cloud of evil.
Masked goddess. Grungwa knows a guardian who wears a mask?
No.
Maybe one of the renegades then. Nor?
It said masked goddess, so she must be a doe. A woman, as Brittlebone say. Grungwa knows not who this is. How odd.
Well, maybe the stranger knows.
There is a strange hole in the middle of the stone. An opening.
Is something in there?
So, one hex gate for every guardian. Simple enough.
It is true. Maybe the other parts, the cub, are hidden behind the gates.
Akrog had the same thought. Maybe...
Bowman! Noog Shieldkin! Fools! Of him. Hold up. Ready.
What now? More trouble? Who's listening?
Service. Why is here? Only fools challenge the Moonkin. What on Urgath is this? Another time window. Something they did must have made it appear.
Conjure it, Akrog.
Rowan, blessed be the Guardians.
Your Reverence, blessed be. Where were you? There was talk of...
Break the sigil to the Temple of Hearing. I must renew the seal of its sarcophagus.
What? But you only just...
What wrong? Why spirit stop talk?
It is slipping away.
Try to focus.
You only just returned from the masked goddess's trap.
Something happened. I cannot tell you more.
I don't understand, Your Reverence. Every time we break the seals, they grow a bit weaker. We shouldn't...
It stopped again. Curse it.
Big Blood, be careful.
You will be. One more time.
You are the gatekeeper, Rowan. I am the Hierophant. Now charge the keystone, the Shaper.
As you command, Your Reverence.
Big Blood!
It is fine. Akrog is fine.
He should still be careful. The chieftain is strong, but using the gift too often could harm his mind.
Careful, careful. Danger, danger. Was Old Fur always so timid? Or has age made him that way?
No. Losing someone when it could have been avoided did that.
What means Grungwa?
Those spirits, chieftain. Grungwa thinks they were the woman they saw earlier, and the bone man they just crushed.
Akrog recognized the woman, but how knows Grungwa the other one was the bone man?
Because he was a hexer too, like the woman. Grungwa recognized his hex power.
And And they were speaking of a keystone. Could that be the thing on the bone man's body?
Zazka was thinking the same thing. Is a key not what Brittlebone used to open the gates to their shelters?
Maybe this keystone is what can open the hex gates. Remember the opening in the big hex rock that Grungwa spoke of?
Grungwa think keystone go there.
Perhaps it is true.
Well, let them try it, no?
Could that be dangerous, Grungwa?
Grungwa thinks not. He feels not hex power on the keystone.
All right. Akrog will try.
Ready for action.
What this?
Akrog's hide prickles just...
Big Blood say something?
No. Just speaking his thoughts. It looks like it fits.
Nothing.
Chieftain? Chieftain, what happened here? I heard fighting.
Long story. But the Moonkin found these hex gates.
Portals. Interesting. They are sealed.
Zazka had not noticed.
What I mean is, they are sealed by a kind of magic I've never seen before. It's different. Strange. Tell me, what happened? What did you find out?
How is the magic of the gates different? The hex power.
Well, there are different kinds of magic, right? Demonology, light magic, evocation.
Gifts. They are given by Magua when a cub is born.
Well, that's one way to see it, yes. Thing is, the magic on these portals seems to be a unique kind for every single one. And they're extremely powerful.
Strange.
As I said. Now tell me, what did you find out?
There are words on this stone in the middle. Grungwa read them, and it looks like every portal is for a different guardian.
You mean they are dedicated to them? To which ones?
Hirin, Shana, Nihalv, and a masked goddess. The stranger knows who that might be.
Masked goddess? No, I'm afraid I don't. But I read some of the wall carvings while you were exploring, and it seems like this temple is dedicated to Aeonir. So?
There is not only one temple of the Sacred Seal, but 5?
Each dedicated to a different guardian, yes.
Then maybe the other parts of the cub are locked away in the other temples.
My thoughts exactly. The Sacred Seal didn't just cut the field dog into pieces, they also hid these pieces in different temples. That's impressive. Was there anything else?
A bone man tried to crush them, and he had this keystone on him. There was also another time window, where the bone man gave this to the mighty woman, the chieftain of the Sacred Seal.
Hierophant Ishara. That's her name. Might I see this keystone? An echo shaper. Fascinating.
It make echoes?
No, echoes. Like when you roar inside a cave. This is very interesting, Chieftain. I knew the Hibernians used these, but I never saw one myself.
So it shapes sound? Like a soul charm?
No, for the lack of a better word, echoes of feelings. Grief at a funeral, fear and anger on a battlefield. You get the idea. This thing can collect and shape them like clay.
How can feelings be collected and shaped? Feelings have no form.
They do, we're just blind to them. Much like a deaf person is to sound. These echoes cling to our world like dewdrops to plants.
The stranger likes his pretty words.
Only when they serve a purpose.
The Moonkin believe the Sacred Seal used this to open the Hex Gates.
And does it? Did you try?
It worked not.
So the other parts of the cub are probably inside these temples, and this Echo Shaper should be able to open the Hex Gates, but it is not. Is that it?
Yes. I suppose we have to...
Wait. Akrog has an idea. The Echo Shaper knows the stranger how to use it.
I could try. Why?
This bone, has it, well, echo?
Let me see.
Can Zaska help?
Let Grungoir take a closer look.
I'm not certain it worked.
Show him. The orb. It worked.
How knows Big Blood?
Because it feels different. The bone he gave the stranger, Akrog felt something inside it, like slowness. It made Akrog's thoughts slow. And that feeling, it is the opposite of what Akrog feels when he looks at the left portal.
Zaska is confused.
No, actually that makes a lot of sense. This gift you have, Chieftain, you said it often made you have nightmares, right?
It is true.
Then it must be a form of dream weaving. You can sense these echoes just like you sense time windows.
Akrog could not sense echoes before. Why can he now?
You're looking at me like I have all the answers. I have no idea, Chieftain. But I think Elder Grafer's theory isn't that far off. The proximity to the temple must have caused it.
What is dream weaving?
A form of hexing some brittlebones can do. They get into others' minds and listen to their thoughts.
Telepathy, yes. But that's just one expression of dream weaving. There are many. And I must admit, I've never come across one like yours, Chieftain Akrog.
This is all interesting, but they still know not how the Sacred Seal opened the gates.
Actually, I have a theory. But I'll need more of this echo to confirm it.
So, the Moonkin need to go look for feelings of slowness? How is that supposed to work?
Ask your chieftain. He's the one with the gift of spirits. Find me about 10 times of what this bone had. Then we'll see if I'm right. I'll take a closer look at the portals in the meantime.
Where are they supposed to find more slowness, though? More bones?
Bones certainly help, but I'm sure there are other things too. Just use your gift, chieftain. You should be able to sense it.
Fine. All right. They will see what they can find.
Perfect. Here, I found this key down in the sarcophagus room. Maybe it can open some doors for you. Good luck. And good work.
Not here! Time windows, brittlebone spirits, echo shapers. Grungoir has lived long and seen much, but this is only getting stranger.
Well, they are trying to bring a god back to life.
All right. Grungoir, how works this?
The chieftain needs to slide the key into the slot, then turn.
Akrog sees. Will not turn.
No? It must be the wrong key, then. Every Brittlebone door has a different one.
Noah Crush? He can try, but it is strong. Maybe...
Shovel Claw! Noag eat! No. Noag eat not. Shovel Claws are friends of trolls. But, Saska has an idea. Stay here. Let Saska get a proper look. Easy.
Trusted one, all right?
Right as rain. Huh. What is that? Easy.
Saska, dig through Earth?
The tunnel was there already. Saska only crawled through it. He told them being small is not all bad.
He go there. He crush them now. Bowman, crush!
Let him at them.
What is here? He might be. His tasks are still.
More trouble.
May Magua curse them.
Hold on, rest for a moment.
Destroy them.
Ready for action.
For the tribe. Is needed up.
Let's go help.
And in service.
Let Saska get a proper look.
The same as the other bone. It has slow... but they will need more.
May Mag.
Hold on, rest for a moment. More trouble.
Lord, smash them! Feel the weight of the moon king! They run from Noag. Is ready. Why must they plague the Moonkin?
Ready for action.
They will regret this. You find out. He will. For the Moon King!
Shut that man.
One is here. May Magua
Ah, over here, big shit. Great. More problems to smash.